All right, welcome back to Will's Garage and my first video of 2026. I want to get back to my regular content, and I do apologize to my old followers for the slight detour I took on the Battleborn battery saga. To any new followers who joined because of those videos, who thought that perhaps this channel was about tearing down batteries, I'm sorry to say it's not. But I thought I would start this video out with some battery related content for you all. These are the batteries I built for SolGato, my solar electric sailing catamaran. I built them last summer, and the idea here was to design and build some truly marine grade waterproof batteries that could hold up to my environment. I live in the tropics, and this boat is used to explore our rivers and out in the ocean as my tender. So the idea here was to sort of use the best components I could find and to house them in a waterproof case. And so 6 months in, I thought it was time to pull one of these batteries and do an inspection. And I was very happy to discover that so far, so good. There's no condensation building up in the cases. There's no sign of water ingress and no signs of corrosion. And so I can say at this point that my choice of components so far has proven to be worthwhile. An example here is these Anderson power pole connectors, because I knew that they offered these heavy-duty rubber boots, and these boots are awesome because they're keeping the water and moisture out of the main connection point to the batteries here. And as you can see, there's no corrosion whatsoever, no water ingress. So this is an example of a worthwhile component and something that is designed to perform a task, and so far it seems to be holding up. But enough of the batteries. Really what I wanted to do was create a video that was all about SolGato, because SolGato really, out of all my projects on my channel, is the one that's generated the most interest over the years. And so comment-wise, I think the top has probably created more strange comments than anything else. I've had people been very critical of the top over the years, saying how stupidly low it was and how you can't stand up and fish off it, and blah 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 and this and that. And what people don't understand is boats are designed to perform different tasks, right? Ski boats do stuff for skiing, and fishing boats do fishing boat stuff. And so SolGato was designed to be a lounge boat. This boat was designed to provide a similar experience to sitting in a lounge chair with your drink in your hand poolside at a resort, except it's able to do that on rivers and on the ocean. And so starting with the top here, the idea is when the top is collapsed, the boat, has to be trailerable. So when the top is collapsible to reduce windage. And then also the top, when it's collapsed, provides protection for the seating area and the cushions and the electronics as the boat, lives year-round outdoors. And then when the boat's being used as a tender behind my sailing trimaran, the idea here again is to protect the seating area and the electronics, but also to reduce windage so the boat's not dancing around in the trade winds and pulling back on my trimaran while I'm on my mooring, which would make, enjoying my trimaran less comfortable. And so also with the independent front and rear actuators at the top, you're able to angle the top. So this is an example of angling the top to capture the early morning sun in order to replenish the batteries if, say, I did a lot of moonlight cruising the evening before. And so I can actually set this top up so that it wakes up my MPPT controllers earlier. Or alternatively, I can actually angle the top in the opposite direction in order to capture the end of the day sun or late, sunset type sun. And so if I, replenish the batteries at the end of the day, it just means that I've got more capacity to use the boat the next day. So here's an example of the boat capturing that end of the day sun. One of the things I do is I like to cruise up the river and head into town early in the morning to get breakfast and coffee and whatnot. And so using SolGato's built-in anchor, because the boat is so light and drafts very little, and because the motors are fully trimmable, I'm able to anchor in only a few inches of water, and I can reduce all that windage and not worry about the wind picking up and the boat not being where I left it when I return from town. But also, I'm able to do things like harvest, again, more solar in the morning. And so if I'm down on capacity and I know I'm going to be using the boat a lot during the day, I can basically, pop the top and raise the forward linear actuator. And if I anchor in the right spot, I can basically set the boat up to capture and harvest that early, 9 o'clock, 10 a.m. sun. So while I'm in town for a few hours, the boat is recharging. And by the time I get back to it, I'm at full capacity again. And so basically the point here is the top is designed to do a lot of different things. And these are some examples of why I made the design choices I made. Another example of the independent actuators in action here is, let's say I'm cruising up the river and it starts raining. Well, if I lower the front of the top like it is here, not only does it protect the rain from getting into the seating area, but it also allows the water to shed off the front and onto the forward trampoline where it can drain back into the river. It also allows me to reduce windage. So if I am cruising, into a strong wind, I can put the top into, say, wedge mode, and the boat is more efficient. And then, when there is no wind or when the rain lets up, I can raise this forward actuator so that I have a full, unobstructed, view of this beautiful environment that's always surrounding me. So the top can do many things, and that's why it's so sophisticated. And I just wanted to sort of explain my reasons for incorporating all of these features into it. Here's another reason. Sometimes I like to surf the boat. And so here I am sitting on the front trampoline as I operate the boat and try to pick off some waves outside the bowl here. And in this mode, the boat's much faster with the top down, and I'm sitting on the front of the boat, which is really fun to do. So as you can see, SolGato's solar hard bimini top has been designed to wear a number of hats and accomplish a number of tasks. And those design features were quite purposeful. And anyway, enough of me yapping. I'll let you enjoy some footage here of the river and SolGato doing what SolGato does. Thanks for watching. Aloha.